gorgeous. Okay, and actually from here I have to fix that. Apparently I'm walking around with a big invisible square around me. But the water shader is just gorgeous. Please tell me you can give me a ride straight to Dagenfell. Yes. Brilliant. It's with the latest MGE. I know it's a non-issue, so there is a non-solution, but I just have to look for it, and I haven't. Alright, so we're here, and we know that an island near Dagenfell, and read the island of the Daedra Sheogorath has sent. Bring back proof, and we don't want to disturb the woman who lives there. I mean, considering the sort of directions we get in Morrowind, an island could be really absolutely anything in the Sheogorath region. Looks like dropping FPS to -15 when looking in the water. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't, I promise you. The water doesn't drop the FPS. I don't have the FPS counter right now, which is odd because typically I have 2 and now I have none. But it's definitely not demanding on the system. But, you know what? We've made it here. We'll see if we can actually get a bed for the night because it's the middle of the night. Travel times in this game can take some getting used to, especially the running back and forth from the Orshalaku camp. But that's why you want to use mark and recall. Like, especially in vanilla game, when you're doing the main quest and you only have 1 mark, that's the one you want. That or Balmora, but I would still go for that one.
Thank you, Outlander.
Marvel Kill, thank you so much for subbing again. 4 months, hey? To celebrate, I wish she would give me a bed, but she doesn't. Oh well. Crap. Yep. Chthonian, you look like you're gonna win again. Mora, money that doesn't exist. Jordan, you're back from cooking. Jordan, have you eaten? Looking good. That. No one around. No one around. I've lost Marianne. I hope I'll find her again. Mark says for as long as you like. Yes, until you mark a different place. It's midnight. Let's get a nice 8 hours sleep. I think it's fair. Halfway through our level 2. That's not bad. Not bad at all. It's not so bad that I've lost Marianne because I can recall her to me. You have a name, are you? Who is she? You actually, oh I see. Trade some of those. Chthonian, you won. Nice. Oh, Dremora, sorry. It takes 200 septims to join the game if you're not a sub or a VIP. But, like, stick around, you'll get the 200 very quickly. Really. Much honor to you, Chthonian. I was so very disappointed. I know it's been a while already, but when they were talking of making a remake of She-Ra, I was like, yay! And then I looked at it and I just don't like the art. And then I tried to look at some old episodes of She-Ra, but it's just so corny and lame. It didn't age well at all. I mean, it probably was corny and lame when I was a kid, but I didn't realize. So now I can't watch She-Ra either way. Alright, I don't want that. I thought the glass throwing stars would be a little more valuable, but never mind, let's just get rid of things. These are not the heaviest things ever, but let's see if I can recall my companion to me. The people behind the Castlevania series on Netflix are making a He-Man series right now, and the Castlevania series was pretty cool. I still need to get, there's a second season I haven't seen, there might be a third, I don't know, I don't have Netflix. But I really enjoyed the first season of Castlevania, so who knows, He-Man could be cool. Back at Awful, you're saying I was reading the other day an article about Patrick Stewart. The Bethesda team got really starstruck and wrote a 100-page character background for Uriel Septim VII, and he really loved to understand the character that well. Okay, fair enough. I mean, you know, doing things right. We like that. Super excited, I guess. It's supposed to be gritty and brutal. Okay, so not, you know, it's corny. It's just so corny. Really, like the old series. But I loved it. I mean, I loved it, especially the Battle Tiger. It was cool. Forgot the name. Life is going to be like that. Yeah, it would be good to make it like darker fantasy. Battle Cat? But I mean, is it Battle Cat? What is the name? Is it Battle Cat? So, you know, I watched that as a kid and it was in French. So even if I remembered exactly what it was called, I think it was something like Battle Cat. Oh well. Recalling my companion. Recalling my companion. Marianne, come here. There you are. Alright, Marianne, you've been carrying lots of things for me and we don't need all of them. Like that. This is orcish, this is steel, you don't want it. That's mine. Cringer is the real name. Maybe it was that in French as well. And I say, heya, heya, heya. Par le pouvoir du crâne ancestral. I did enjoy it. Alright, things we don't want to keep. What do you have equipped? Exactly, Marianne. You prefer the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, you prefer the Dark Brotherhood to the Orcish bracers. Suit yourself. You do want the Orcish pauldrons. Fine. So we can sell the Imperial chain. And I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna sell that because I like to see your face, so I don't get confused and kill you because I think an orc is attacking me. Sarvist, comment Morrowind for 1 minute in French, please. Okay, I can do that for you, and I will even go with the timer. C'est parti. Ok, donc on va vendre tous nos trucs. Ah, Hefnir. J'espère qu'il va nous donner des bons prix, on va voir. Marianne préfère The Dark Brotherhood. Oui, c'est vrai, c'est vrai. Ok, je vends. Maximum, le maximum c'est 548 centimes. Ça non, c'est trop cher. Ça c'est trop cher. Trop. Ok, ça c'est pas mal. Vous me dites si vous comprenez pas, il n'y a pas de problème. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Est-ce qu'on achète des trucs? Oh, non, on connaît déjà. 83, 88, Evan. There you go. Your French is still good. You're keeping it simple and I could understand everything. Yeah. I was keeping it simple. It might be a professional habit. Okay. But I think I did manage to sell everything apart from these, but they're just too valuable, so we're gonna keep them for a little bit longer. And I'm hoping that now Marianne is gonna be able to move. That's the biggest thing. I think I have one of those. Yeah. Oh. Hang on. Divine. From Sleevy, thank you for that. You're welcome. You're very welcome. For a while, one of the things that you could redeem with the fake currency was to make me translate something in French, and Zeriver would make me translate either Star Wars or Twilight quotes. And that was not easy. Alright, so anyone remembers which island has the Daedra that I need to kill? I mean, I do know Daedra is here, but I don't think that's the one she was talking about. And I don't want to go island hopping, so if you remember, even vaguely, which island I'm gonna find those Daedra that I need to kill for Azura, I'll happily take the hint. In the meanwhile, let's recharge stuff. I have nothing to recharge. Brilliant. And Marianne is not following again. My guess is that she's probably diseased or cursed or something. You do realize, Marianne, that you become effectively pretty useless to me. So I'm gonna tell you to stay here. And stop worrying about you. I'll come and pick you up when I want to sell my stuff. Patrol this area. Bye.
Go ahead, please. Tell me
And you owe me lots and lots and lots of money, don't forget. So nothing on the island? I guess we'll just go and explore. It's on the coast, northwest from Dagenfell. Thank you, Baka Awful. Northwest from Dagenfell. Dagenfell is there. One of those? Maybe. Friend or foe? Hard to tell. Oh! Oh, green shirt. We're taking it. It's our colors. The rest. Thank you, Dobby and Pet. It's another goblin. Dobby, Quill, go, kill the goblin. What is a goblin doing up here anyway?
A bit of a girl.
Yes. Crap, and now I'm without summons. Kill it, Dobby! What is a goblin doing here? Oh, it's an MCA. Wow, thank you, MCA. Sarvest, you flaunted your wealth. I guess maybe it's taking a vacation off the coast. Why not? It's a lovely area. Thank you, Dobby, for killing your little brother, but you saved my life and that's what matters. I'm gonna miss having Marianne to help me, I'll be honest. We'll see how it goes. Not what I wanted to cast. That's what I wanted to cast. You're kidding me? Go, Dobby and Pet. No, not me. I think there was another one. Have you played any Daggerfall? I think it would be difficult to get into these days. Yes and no. Me, I've played some. And... Shh. What? It's a guard attacking me? Do I have a bounty or something? When would that happen? I have a bounty? What did I do? What did I do to deserve a bounty? I have no idea. I have no idea what I did to deserve a bounty. No interest in your stuff. There's another goblin. Well, I give you my goblin. Yeah, that'll show you. I don't know why I have a bounty. Crap. Daggerfall. I've played some Daggerfall. And I think nowadays, especially with Daggerfall Unity, the fact that you can mod it and make it look not like a modern game, because it's still, you know, with the flat models and everything, but still, I think it's easier for people to play. And if you do like the Elder Scrolls, then I would say that Daggerfall has a lot of lore and a lot of depth as well. Don't resist the magic. Go more to the west, to the large island northwest west. So that one, I guess. I'm completely bummed about having a... I don't know what I did to deserve a bounty again. Did a lot of the lore in Arena Daggerfall get retconned? I'm not a lore buff, so I couldn't tell you precisely. It is true that from game to game the lore changes, but I don't think it was so drastic. I'm guessing somebody who knows the game way better than I do could tell you. Let's run a little bit. And then let's water walk a little bit. By the way, I should have that equipped. Maybe more. Yeah, I need that. And water walking. I know I have one. Or did I? Oh. I still had it on. I see. Good. Not quite all the endings were reconciled through the Dragon Break, but it made the lore more interesting. Thank you, Becca Opal, for explaining that. Like, seriously, a mud crab cats are vicious. Vicious, vicious creatures. Oh, they're diseased. That explains it. One thing is for sure, playing Daggerfall, you really do get a sense of achievement because of, you know, the map is huge. There's no way you can explore all of it. To actually become the leader of a faction, you have to put in the hours. Like, you really do have to put in the hours. So the sense of achievement is greater, possibly greater than in Morrowind still. Thank you for receiving my medium armor. And then there are features that you have in Daggerfall that disappeared from Morrowind, like the climbing. My goodness, they actually had climbing. It's a bit clunky, but still it was there. There was a rather embarrassing bit of Dreamsleeve transcription error explanation on the part of Bethesda as Oblivion released, since it was a large jungle as before. Yes, I mean the issue of the jungle that was not anymore. Fortunately, you can fix that with a mod. Okay, let's stay close to the ground now. Good, good. Then again, unless, you know, you've come from... if you've played all the games and you paid attention to the lore, like if Oblivion is the first game you play, the fact that there's no jungle definitely is not going to bother you, is it? Lovely water. At least I don't have to worry about the slaughterfish, so that's good. Not super knowledgeable on the lore yet, but I enjoy reading up on it. Fascinating how deep it goes. Test never. Black Marsh. Who knows? I would really like the Black Marsh. I would really, really like that. I think the Argonians deserve more depth. They'll never do a jungle, and Satan Inn and the Bitter Coast are my favorite bits in all. You know what? I don't know if it's because vanilla Satan Inn, actually, I find it a bit underwhelming. But still, I do like the region. Objectively, it could be because I've started so many characters that I absolutely love that part because I know it quite well. And also, well, that's the first thing you saw when you arrived. I mean, you know, wow. I love the beast races. Don't think I've ever played a human. Oh, right. I mean, then again, with your Nick Reptiloid, that sort of makes sense. For me, to be perfectly honest, I didn't have an interest in playing any beast race until, and that's when you're going to hate me, until Elder Scrolls Online, where I made an Argonian and I was like, oh my god, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous character. So then I went back and modded the beast race in the other Elder Scrolls title, and I can play them and enjoy them, but until then I just thought they were really, really ugly. Okay, hopefully this is the correct island. We'll see how it is. Sometimes a rich man in Skyrim. Okay, that's completely different. The Donner, again, the Donner is a race that it's coming from Morrowind. You can easily be attached to. And also, it's such a versatile race. With a Donner, you can make a good fighter, you can make a good, you know, mage, you can make a good thief. It's nicely balanced. I should save, because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what sort of Daedra I'm supposed to kill. I see... Oh, I see that. That's not good. Attack goblin! Oh, yes, that's the one. Okay. Don't fail. Do I... No, I don't have any one of the warrior thingy. That's not great. Bargain, restore health. Sure. So close. But that's the one. Now I see it's the special golden saint. We can do that. Yeah, that's the one. I need to have my summons ready. Probably before I walk down and go, what's there? What's that? Who is it? We don't want to know. Okay. So let's see. Summon the dog. No, summon the dog. Good. And tell them to attack that. No, puppy, why would you get stuck there? It's a bad idea. And me, I'm gonna keep to the... Oh, no. They have reflect. I'm all out of soul gems. It might be a better idea. And a day drop. Are you kidding me? Go, puppy! No, not me. The puppy will do it. Because I have nothing. And if I do reflect, if I do any spell I can do, that's just gonna be good for me, isn't it? Well, you can swim while I water walk. How about that? It's not the time to start casting the spells. Come on, even Dobby is just not. There it is. Dobby, you're down there. Sorry, I didn't see you. I probably should levitate a little bit. Just for a second there. She's nasty, isn't she? The dog, like my summons, that's the best I've got. Oh, that's when we had an autosave. That's not great. That's not great, but maybe if I can put some distance between them and me, I can then try again. I'll bite your kneecap. Do it. Can you do that? Oh, updated? Well done, puppy. I've killed the golden Stala, the most powerful of the Daedra I found on the island. Or you're saying that after that it's going to be a piece of cake? The War Durzog has like almost 500 hit points? Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. The War Durzog is super powerful. Then again, that's why it was such a challenge to actually summon one. There's still the Daedroth, so hopefully we can get a second one to gear. Oh, you did both. I'm not gonna equip that. I don't think I want to do that, but definitely that. Definitely that. And I suppose all we have to do is actually recall to the shrine. Thank you for telling me which island it would have. I mean, we would find them, but it would have been a lot of running around. Recall. Please tell me I can still recall today. Yes. Shrine of Azura. I'm gonna want to hear what she's got to say. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to crank the volume of the game So you have a chance to hear what she says to you. Request directions are also wrong, but that's normal. That's to be expected, right? Just so that we can hear what she's got to say. I wish there were subtitles for the Daedric princes.
Well done, mortal. You have preserved the integrity of my wager with Sheogoth. Now it will end as fated, and not due to the meddling of the Daedra prince. Take this, and use it wisely.
Oh, thank you, Azura. My Durzog is supposed to be there for 30 seconds. It's been more than 30 seconds. I think the game bugged. Biozura, 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 it's you. But I think I just got myself a War Durzog permanent companion. Of course I can't tell it anything. But yay! Heal companion. Let me reduce the volume now. It's not like Azura had so much to say anyway. Well, I can only hope that I'm gonna keep that guy. At the same time, it's completely OP. Like, even if the game doesn't unsummon it, I mean, what if the game doesn't, you know, if it doesn't go poof? I'm definitely not going to fight it. It's gonna kill me with a single fight. I can't tell it to stay. This is my very own adoring fan. Except it actually can cast. So yay. We do have problems. We have head injuries. That explains it. That explains a lot of it. But anyway, what matters is we actually completed the first step. Let's see what we can do with the Mages Guild. That's you know what our character should do. Did I know the ever useful mark and recall? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've been collecting soul gems like nobody's business. That is because I need to keep my wand charged all the time. So, new Legacy of the Dragonborn recently too for Skyrim, but I can't do that because I have to finish the old game. The Skyrim, I have to go back to it. I don't have time, people. I just don't have time. Or rather, the time I have, I choose to spend it with Morrowind. That's the thing. And making yet another install. But Legacy of the Dragonborn is just... it's everything I love. You get to collect things. You get to display things. I absolutely adore that. Okay. Off we go. We recall... Sadrith. Oh crap, I've already recalled too many times. It's our reptilian pet. Though, isn't that a summon? It should be a summon. Yeah, but I think somehow it bugged out and this summon is permanent. Basically, I mean, look at that. War Durzog, 477 hit point. Basically, I can go and take on Dagoth War straight away. Alright, we cannot recall anymore. I've recalled too many times. Do I know any intervention spell? such as I'm sleepy, no, or divine intervention, yes. Not sure where that's going to take me. Not sure this lovely warrior zog is going to keep up with me. Fingers crossed. Safritu. I just like my mage's Wolverine hole. Yeah, possibly. We'll see. It's pretty far.
It's about time you...
What's happening? I hear spells being cast. You're right, it was Wolverine hole. Oh look, they're fighting. I'm guessing they were practicing. How is my acrobatics? Not great. Need to remember that.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, I wanted to know why you're fighting. You're not even... You're like... You're a regular person. You're a regular person, apparently. I don't even remember them. You're fighting together.
Well, what may I do?
Follow me. Isn't my warder zog
Moving.
too big? I did? What? No. What did I do? What did I do? You were there. I did absolutely nothing. I'd like to know why. I mean, this character is so unlucky with the lore. You remember, like, when she started out, we went to Balmora, and as a student of the magic school, Magic Academy of Sadrith Mora, we saw a book and we picked it up and we looked at it and we got a bounty of 1,000 and we went to jail for picking up a book. Not even, you know, shoving it in our bag or something. If I have the gold, I'll pay it. I have it and I'm going 1 septim, 2 septims, there we go. I don't even know. Nah, it's fine. Like, look, I'm still rich. That's fine. I really don't know why, though. I must have done something. I must have upset someone. So, I wanted to shrink my puppy. I think. I mean, that's just crazy. I know it's currently floating above the ground. Alright, we're gonna scale it down. Today is my lucky day, so you say. Shut up. Okay, Durzog, War. Was it set scale? 0. Set scale 0.5, I think that's how we did it. Oh, there we go. That's more manageable. Pretty sure snotty pure blood. But remember, I've inherited a lot of money. I got an easy life, so money solves every problem. I think it's in line with this character. Money solves every problem. It's good. It's all good. Just alright. Warder Zog, be sure to follow me. I don't want to lose you. Look at those lovely, lovely, lovely textures. Now that I'm here, let's check the Mages Guild and do a few quests. We'll do a few quests, hopefully around Sadrith Mora, and then we can, you know, go island hopping and try to find that, not the corruption inherent in the system, apparently. Oh, my race, sorry. We are High Elf Child. Even though I must say, being a High Elf, and being a teenage kid, we do look like a young adult more than a kid.
Keep moving.
You know, almost as stall as those stupid guards. Stupid and talkative.
Keep moving.
I haven't installed the greeting reducer. I honestly, I don't play as a child as much as Charmed, for example. But for this one, doing the Harry Potter challenge, I wanted to do the School of Magic, and the School of Magic means that you have to use a child race. I think this is the regular Wolverine hall. Yeah. Apparently a boy cannot wear a skirt in Children of Morrowind. Odd, since the adults totally can. Yeah, it is a bit odd. Why not Breton? Because we went for Altmer because we're Slytherin, and you know the Slytherin, some of them at least, are a bit haughty and feeling all superior, you know, pure blood and that, so we felt that Altmer, who felt that they are the high elves, was a better match. So it was all based on the sort of character we were all playing. Taffer, found your channel from your modding tutorials. Well, I'm so glad you found your way through the internet and joined us today. Welcome on in. I really need, again, modding tutorials. I wanted to make one on dungeon building and finish the dialogue one as well. Too many things. Did we get? Yes, we got all the good stuff from that. All right. Skink, do you have duties for me? You need someone to escort Tanyam Win. Yeah. Altmer names. You tried yesterday and the boy's body disappeared. Oh, yes. Because the way they are set up in the construction set is, you know, there's the male, you attribute the default mesh, and that's for male, and if you want a special one, then you need to assign one for female, and I'm guessing they assign one for female and nothing for male, so it cuts the body. Oh, Mr. Angry Ducky, thank you so much for the host, and Skink, I just knew you would do that. Okay, I will escort Tanya Minway. Fuck off. Oh well.
I can spare a few
I
minutes.
really wish that reduce the sound a bit for me. He never learns. I don't know why he always comes to you. For some reason he's convinced that you're his friend, but you don't want to admit it to yourself, so he just keeps trying. It's a bit sad. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's such a shame that the robe replacer that Archimaestro Enters did for the Mages Guild is not for better bodies.
Hey,
And Steampunk Belladonna, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Fargoth is a bit sad in general. Yeah, sad as in inspiring pity. Is that what you mean? Or he's feeling sad in general? I'm guessing it's the former. Yeah, better body would be so good for these robes. Because I really like them. They all look more or less the same. Oh, hang on. Just let the money rain, Raven, and then you'll be able to lose the money I just gave you. Can't play without better bodies. I have been unable to play with vanilla bodies for years. However, I do prefer Robert's bodies. They're slimmer, not so curvy, and I do prefer them. There we go. I do prefer them. The problem is most of the septims. Yes, we have septims. No problem, Raven. The problem is better clothes is better bodies, but some of them have been converted to Robert, so that works, but all the armor is still better bodies. So yeah, choices need to be made. Are you? What are you? You're a Bosmer. I mean, look at that. How ridiculous. I'm as tall as this male Bosmer. That's how stupid they look. You like Roberts for Oblivion. I always use Roberts for Oblivion as well. Though, wait, there is the Eve body that I quite like. Because it's not... Well, I don't go for the massively curvy ones.
welcome. Do you have any news?
Does nothing for me. Alright, we want to escort a fellow mage.
Anything I can do for you?
No, nothing. Everybody talks to me. I think they realize that I'm important and promise to a bright future, maybe in the, you know, executive power of Tamriel, the whole thing, Nern, the whole thing, and so they try to be nice to me, you know. So maybe I'll help them. But why would I? They got the wrong Altma. Okay.
I'll take it for what?
They got bigger boobs, yes. Like the F. Like, no, the laws of physics do not apply. How come those female NPCs just don't, you know, topple off? If I have a link to Robert's Better Bodies, I can find you that. Robert's Better Bodies is, you know what, Talia? Remind me to PM you that on Discord, because Better Bodies is easy to find on the Nexus. Sorry, Robert's Bodies is easy to find on the Nexus. It's the clothes that is a bit harder to find. It's magic boobs. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't feel I'm in a good position to discuss. Yeah, for me boobs are boobs. What can I say? Rogue. Okay. Do I have your Discord? Let me see. This link should be working. I mean, I can PM you on Twitch, or I can even email it to you. It's not a problem. No, that doesn't work anymore. Oh well. I'll send you a mail. That's fine. Oh right. Now this is someone I can look up to. Finally. Literally, no, the link, yeah. Someone I can literally look up to. Alright. Are you ready to travel together to the Telvanni docks? Sure. Follow me. Do you have some knowledge that you can share with me? First off, let's make, there we go. Not really. I'm not sure if she's just Mage's Guild. She might be Telvanni as well, for refusing to share her knowledge with me. Do we try to join the Telvanni? Did we? Should we? We should. We did not join the Telvanni. Whatever was I thinking? That is, Telvanni is the best shortcut to power and spells if you know where to steal it from. Glowing windows. Telvanni has the best items. I also, this is lovely. That's part of a half guard replacer. Telvanni, I really like the fact, oh, you have a scarf. I really like the fact that they actually teach you useful spells for rewards. I wish the Mages Guild did that. Like the rewards for the Mages Guild, a potion, a bit of money. Hey, Telesia, welcome back. I mean, by now your sneaking skill really ought to have improved, right? You hate the theme even more when outside. Yeah, I think that's an older install, so I have that set for Telvanni settlements. In my permadeath install, what I've done is when I am, yeah, it's quite, what, Pegasus Estate is around here now, I think. It's been a while since I looked at it on the map. You don't know any invisible spells. And you know, sometimes they're a bit glitchy. I would recommend a really high chameleon. How are you doing anyway, Telesia? Happy New Year! I don't think I've seen you. Happy New Year. Or Beetle, hello. The Mages Guild are peasant. House Telvanni is where the real power is at. Exactly, and that's why we're heading there. That's why we're going there. Of course, they're gonna ask me for some stupid soap, and I forgot what else. But, you know, we'll do it. We'll climb the ranks. I really like those mushrooms from Connery texture pack. Very pretty. I'm okay though, haven't slept 3 days, so you're struggling. Oh crap. You can't, I mean, what is it? I mean, I know it's so hard to pinpoint, but is it that, you know, your mind is so busy that you can't fall asleep? Or is your pillow uncomfortable? Yeah, Mr. Angry Ducky, happy lurking. That's the perfect emote. Look at that. Ooh. It's very, what's the word? You know, it feels expensive. It's expensive crystal. What can I say? Alright, Felisa. I've heard great things about Mr. Sterana. As you know, a member of House Stelvani that I would like to join. Yes, I want to join. I mean, you can remind me of the rules. I can steal. If you steal from another Telvanni but still live, then clearly you deserve whatever you stole. I like that. Murdering your opponents by magic or treachery is the traditional way of settling disputes. By treachery, now if you have a straightforward, honest duel, you're a bit on the fence of the law there. But if it's treachery, all good. All good. If you win, then your argument has more merit. Yes. Brilliant. Give me chores. Stupid chores. We may go and say hello to Therana soon. Raven wants some muck, which we can find around here very easily. Melam, you want me to go and talk to Bella something? What's his name? Beladas. So close. So close. Telesia, you say probably mixed things, but the major problem is the med's side effect. And there's not much she can do then. I hope it gets better. Do you get the chance to maybe nap during the day? Which is not ideal, I know that. If you nap too much during the day, then it's even harder to sleep, but if you're exhausted and finally your body is ready to sleep, I hope you can lie down for a bit. You've got a lot of room of Pegasus Estate now, by the way, and the staff did a lot that over. You must say it's brilliant. What is your favorite room so far in the Pegasus Estate? Where do you sleep? Do you sleep in the ladies' room? That's where I sleep, so I can put all my clothes in the cabinets. But tell me, which room do you like the most? Raven, how long do you usually stream? I stream at least 3 hours, and then depending on how it's going, depending on how I feel, depending on, sometimes there's a thing, it's magic, I don't know how, but Morrowind crashes, and then I look at the time and I go, oh, well actually it's time to stop. But it's at least 3 hours, so we started around 9, I'll be on for at least another couple of hours. Prof, you just realized they sound like the clan in Battletech. Disagreements are resolved with combat and the winner is the one who is right. It's very much, what was it called? You know, but exactly, battle rights. Whoever wins the fight is clearly right. And that's how you decide who is guilty and innocent as well. Oh, it doesn't crash for, I mean, it's Morrowind, okay. And it's stupidly modded, like crazily modded. So yes, occasionally it crashes, but it's not like it crashes all the time. And when it starts crashing, it's been 3 hours or so, and that's fine. It's quite rare, really. Considering it is annoying, but we do have the autosave, sophisticated save system. It's really quite rare that I've lost more than 2 minutes of gameplay, if at all. You sleep in the ladies' room. but you really like the Almalexia. The Almalexia is that's the one I meant, you know, as the guest room. And I really do like it. And I made sure that there was plenty of space so you could start, you know, collecting and displaying things. I do like it, really. Very impressed with the kitchen and love the gardener. What was the name of my gardener? Because the name I had so much fun naming. Is she Aeolia? No, I didn't use that one. I forgot. Did you see the raven? I have a raven. Oh, Talia, of course. Well, of course. Because, like, you know, like I told you in the mail, that's, it's been one of my handles for a while. Of course, Talia. Alright, you want me to ask 3 questions. We'll go to Nizis, find out about the Dwemer language, Dwemer artifacts, why the Dwemer disappeared, and then Archmagister Gothrin is going to be pleased with us. For Master Neloth, you want me to go and get soap? Yes, because it's a well-known fact that Master Neloth stinks. I don't know, I mean, why else would you want soap? Maybe I'm drawing conclusions a little too fast. And you want me to deliver the coded message? Well, that's nice. Water walking, swift swim, that's very handy. Nice items from them. Anyway, I know you wanted to go to the docks. Let's resume our walk. The kitchen is something that I need to update in Pegasus Estate because I use Ashfall. By the way, sorry Skink, you did ask something. Let me scroll up. You did ask something about Ashfall. Is Ashfall hereby on the scripts? Feels like my Morrowind is stuttering. Oh, heavy on the scripts. I've translated that. Ashfall is heavily scripted, yes, because even though it's Lua, which is, you know, smoother and faster than Morrowind script, what it does is it constantly monitors the temperature, where you are, if you're in the water, how long you've been in the water, how long you've eaten or not eaten, that sort of thing. So yes, it does have some effect on FPS for me. I don't really feel it, and I've been using it for such a long time that yeah. I know some people in the Discord reported some FPS drops, and Murlord has been consistently fixing and tweaking and optimizing. But I don't know that it should be like super heavily, like the FPS to the point that it would stutter. I've never had that in my install. I suppose you've looked at your MWSE log to see if there were some sort of errors. But the best way is just get that log, that it's in your Morrowind directory. Look at the warning text, though it usually doesn't say as much, and send that to Murlord. Look at other mods that maybe, you know, could have anything to do with it. Is Ashfall a replacer for Nom? Yes, but it's a lot more. It's so much more than that. With Necessities of Morrowind, I adore Necessities of Morrowind, especially how sexy, you know, you could grill your meat, and the fact that you collect recipes and you unlock them. I absolutely adore that. I'm trying to avoid the water, though I don't have Ashfall running right now. But Ashfall does many more things in the way. With Ashfall, if I go in the water, I'm drenched, which means that I have, all of a sudden around here, I have some fire resistance because I'm drenched in water, but I'm also more likely to, I have a weakness to lightning because I'm drenched in water, and also I feel colder. So you have all those weather and temperature effects that obviously you don't have in Necessities of Morrowind. So it's a bit closer to what you have in Skyrim with Frostfall. The Skyrim one is Frostfall. Yeah. I felt Ashfall is too harsh with its penalties. I went back to Nom for its non-temperature feature, but you know, I mean, why not? The good thing with Ashfall, you can totally decide. You say, alright, I want the weather and temperature effects or not. I want the hunger, the thirst. Like you can just decide which features you want, which is brilliant. Nom did the same actually. You could decide what sort of food you wanted to eat, not so much. And then with that, you can even decide, like, if I reduce that, I won't have to sleep as much. Actually, it should be, there we go. So with all the settings that you have, you can't nerf the penalty. I see. Well then, just disable the temperature and weather effects. I would say. I mean, when it comes to cooking, Nom is still more developed than Ashfall, that's for sure. Are you mod set up for Ashfall? Yes, but it's not like I had to do anything for it. Because Ashfall is still in development, I'll tell you the reasons why you might want to stick with Necessities of Morrowind. Skink mentioned the penalties when you're too cold, too hot, which is still, yeah, when you're tired you become dumb, and that's just, I mean, it means that you have to rest regularly, but I do get how it becomes annoying. So I have another mod, it's here actually, illiterate. And if my intelligence is 30, when I open a book I can read it. If my intelligence is less than 30, the book, I open it and it's gibberish. It's not gibberish, it's Daedric, but most people can't read Daedric. And so when I'm tired I can't read books anymore, which is so funny. It's like, oh crap, no can do. But also my magicka goes down the toilet and that can be a major problem. Necessities of Morrowind has many more recipes and more tools. You have the rolling pin and you have the frying pan and so on and so forth, and you get to collect recipes, which is cool. You can't, I mean, yes, you do get to change how quickly time passes. I think you do have that. I don't know, I prefer Ashfall. So it's kind of hard for me to sell Necessities of Morrowind. In Ashfall you can actually physically, you have a grill and you drop the meat on top of it. Like literally you drop it on top of it and you cook a stew, and depending on how many ingredients you put in there, you're gonna have some fortified health, fortified magicka. It's good. It's good. The drawback with Ashfall right now, because it's still in development, though it does, at this point it does almost